Hey, what's up, guys? It's me again, and welcome back to my channel, Mayta. What Ifs. Today, I am back with a new story. The name of the story is What If Naruto Had Unlimited Potential? And yeah, guys, it is an unscripted story. Now, before continuing, this shout out is due where it is due. Shout out to, Nar828 for suggesting this idea. He has been doing for a long time. He wants this story to be a harem, and Naruto is going to be having the abilities of Garou, the villain from One Punch Man, mainly the cosmic Garou person. I hope I'm not debutchering his name. So yeah, I'm just gonna call him G so that you guys might understand what I'm talking about. So I don't have to debutcher his name since I cannot pronounce it. Anyways, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to both of my channels, Apollo, Chi, and Meta What If you haven't done so. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins in Konoha Gakure no Sato, 4 years after the QB attack. As we go towards the said village to see that it was October 10th and nighttime, as the QB festive was going on there. It was held in honor of those who have sacrificed themselves 4 years ago and defended their home against the Biju known as QB no Yoko, and hence the name QB's Defeat Festival. As the people celebrated and told the stories to the youngest children and reminisced about the event, most of them were filled with rage, bittersome rage about losing their loved ones to the Biju. And tonight they had gotten a hint of an information that where they might be able to vent out their rage. They have found out the dark secret of the village that has been kept from them. They have found out the identity of the Jinchuriki, who was made the host of the Biju the night he was born. An orphan boy known as Naruto Uzumaki. As now we see, 4-year-old Naruto was firstly kicked out of the orphanage by the orphanage Matrix, who also had lost her daughter and son-in-law that night. Get out of here, demon, and never set a foot back here. I can't believe I almost felt pity for you. As Naruto was taken aback by that, as now we see, suddenly he saw that people were beginning to surround him. So the Matrix really did what we told her to do. Good for her, or otherwise we would have burned this place down. Now, since you're here, how about we play a little bit? What do you say, QB? Hey, what are you doing? Remember what the Hokage told us? Warned us? If we tell that name or speak of it in front of the kid, we are killed. We're pretty much as good as dead. We're far about to face the Biju, the strongest Biju in the history of the mankind. Or have you forgotten? Tell you what, kid. How about we give you a head start? Let's play a cat and mouse game. If you're able to get away, you'll be safe, and if you're not, you'll die. As Naruto, feeling fear in his body, then began to run. As now we see, Naruto ran and ran, and he didn't stop. As soon as he felt tired, something inside of him told him to push through his limit, and so he did, breaking his limit again and again and again, until not even the Jonins were able to keep up with him. Heck, he went beyond even the Kage level speed. Even closer to, some might even dare say, to the second Hokage. And then, breaking that limit as well, within the single night, he reached the potential of the fourth Harishin technique, because he was nothing more than a yellow blur, whizzing past by them. As Naruto halted, he looked down to see that his sandals were literally burning as they were melting down. So taking them off, Naruto sat down to cool down himself. As that is when he realized, where the hell am I? As now we see, it took shinobis of Konoha 2 days to find him, and somehow he was all the way to the other side, near Kumo, only a few moments away. As after bringing him back, which was 3 days worth of travel, we find that Naruto was inside a medical facility where he was being examined and tested to figure out if he had a Kekkei. As now we see, on the other side, Hiruzen was discussing this with elders. As the elders were forcing Hiruzen to force the boy into training. You have seen the boy's potential. Not only he was able to escape, but he was able to reach at Kumo. And from the sandals that we have gathered, that the boy threw away, and the way they were melted, it seems like he ran in a single run from here all the way to there, which is 2 days worth of travel, even at a Jonin level pace. You have to begin his training. The boy has untapped potential that needs to be brought out. He can be a shinobi, even the next generation Kage, said Danzo, as Hiruzen and the other two elders were shocked. Look, I have to admit that I hate to agree with Hiruzen, but this I can agree on. The kid has potential. Heck, tons of it. If we brought it to utilization, think of what we'll achieve. We will have a shinobi that is greater than even the great Tobirama-sama or Hashirama-sama or even you or Minato. The best Hokage that any one of us has ever seen. As that is when we see there was a knock on the door as the doctor came inside with a report. You need to see this, Hokage-sama, elders. As after explaining to them the report, their eyes were widened. So you mean to say that boy has limitless potential? Yes. No matter how hard he tries, he can break his limit again and again and again. Even now, if he wishes to, he can go far, far, far beyond than what he has achieved in speed terms. Does it apply to everything? Yes. I'm afraid, yes. The boy has not only increased chakra pool, he's at least up to the par with Jonin in chakra reserves. As their eyes widen. That is interesting. How drastic was the growth? Usually the growth would be 10% to 20%, even in the prodigies or those who were naturally gifted. But it was 90%, Hokage-sama. As they were shell-shocked. 90%! While he was untrained, he was able to tap into his potential, which was limitless. As that is when Hiruzen then said, breaking the silence, how about you leave us for the time being? Yes. As there was a huge silence for a long time in the Hokage office, as Danzo then said, Hiruzen, you know what to do. I am begging you. Please. Let us teach the boy together. I'm not even gonna implement the root techniques. I just wish for the boy to grow. Konoha has finally been chosen by Kami, it seems, to be gifted with such a kid, such a child. But the people hate him. What if they figure out that he has limited potential? What do you think will happen? Said Koharu and Homura. They will kill him. They will end him, thinking that the Kyuubi is at play here. No, we won't allow that to happen, said Hiruzen. If you all trust me, I will trust you as well, like the old times. What do you say, old friends? Well, what are we waiting for there? Let's do some shitty idea and bring it to fruition, said Homura. As now we see, he was hitting every minute of it. As now they were standing atop of the Hokage monument, and the whole village has gathered. This is idiotic. Revealing the child's heritage right now would be critical, and not only that, will only bring damage to him. A lot of damage. This is the only way. Even if it hurts him in the long run, he will, thanks to his potential, be able to escape. As now we see, Hiruzen began, people of Konoha Gakure no Sato, there has been a secret that has been revealed, that who the Jinchuriki and the holder of the Biju is. And I issued a warrant that day that nobody is to speak to this about the younger generation, as everyone nodded. Well, there is another half secret that is yet to be revealed. What is that? The secret that the council didn't want you to find out. Who is the parents of the boy? Take a good guess. He has blonde hair, tan skin, blue eyes. Who do you think he resembles the most? As their eyes begin to widen in realization. But Minato-sama, whose child should he have taken? His own, of course. That night Minato and Kushina's child was born as well. So he is an Uzumaki indeed, and also a Namikaze, the legacy of both Yondaime and the red-hot-blooded habanero of the Konoha. As their eyes widened in realization, what were we about to do? But the Hokage-sama, the child has already defected the village, isn't he? Because of our mistake, said the leader of the mob that had orchestrated the attack. We made a big mistake, we have to find him. Fortunately enough, he has been found and brought back. And that is why I decided to reveal this to you, because we have to stop the further damage. But we have to make sure that their enemies won't get their hands on the child as well. So if you find any other person who is outside from the village, do not reveal this information to them, or identify it to the local Jonin, or even the Anbu officer that is nearby. Hi, that is what we will do. As now we see, after that, Naruto's life changed drastically. He was given his parents' home, and not only that, he was also, after settling in, was called into the Hokage office, where the elders and Hiruzen revealed that he will begin his training, and he had this ability in which he can learn and adapt to different situations. They didn't want it to boost the ego of the boy. They wanted to teach him. And Naruto, being who he was, and with this new gained power, was able to learn. As now we have a time skip. Time skip of 12 years later. As we see, the 12 years later, 16-year-old Naruto Uzumaki was currently training with all of the Anbus, Chunins, Jonins all together. All of them were rushing him and ambushing him from all sides. Naruto, with his bare hands, was able to become the best of the best taijutsu masters out there, even unlocking the 8th gate and the 9th gate of hell. As now we see, Naruto was close to unlocking the 10th gate, the final form of all gates that has he learned from Guy, the Heaven's Gate. And after this, God knows what will happen. So far, Guy was able to also activate the 8th gate without any consequences and without him dying. Thanks to Naruto and his adaptability, he was able to find a loophole how to activate this ability without causing too much damage to one's body. As so was Lee, and so currently he was fighting in the 8th gate state and beating the hell out of everyone. As Guy then jumped in with his 8th gate activated, as so did Lee with his 7th one. Naruto-kun, come at me. Yes, Naruto-kun, my eternal rival and youthful rival. We will settle this once and for all. And so, both of them charged towards Naruto. Naruto then had to jump into the 9th one, the Heaven's Gate, in the Hell's Gate, in which he was literally burning red. His eyes were red, and so was his hair, as the ground was cracking and chakra was so potent and intense that the Chunins were on their knees and couldn't even get up. And so, a dragon and a viper from hell was seen clashing, as the elders were quite shocked. As after that we see, Kakashi jumped in and stopped them both. As Naruto then said, "Damn it, I fell for it again." As Guy and Lee chuckled, because Kakashi was working alongside them. They distracted Naruto long enough for him to arrive and hold Naruto to the point. As everyone was quite baffled by the power that the boy held at such a young age. So much so that he was now under the watchful eyes of even the enemy shinobi, and even the organization that soon will make its appeal. As now we see 16-year-old Chunin Naruto currently sitting in the stands while the others continue their training, as Guy and Lee were smiling at Naruto, telling him how youthful he had been and how he should train more with them. As Kakashi then said, "Well, Naruto, why are you glaring at me like that? You cheated. You kept yourself hidden long enough. Well, what do they say? In the shinobi world, ugh, I hate that. Always expect the unexpected. Good, you're learning fast. At least. But still, I hate you for that. That is a cheap shot, you know. Well, you should be lucky that I didn't use this time 1,000 years of death." Naruto shuddered, because he hated that technique if anything else. As now we see, Naruto then said, "So, when can I begin doing my missions? I'm already 16. Even though I am a Chunin, I have been only doing C rank or D rank missions. At best, B rank sometimes." "Naruto, you already saved not only the Land of Waves as well, which was an A+ rank mission, also saved Konoha from Konoha Crush, as they dubbed it." "Who dubbed it? The people? Seriously? That is quite weird. But from the looks of it, Sensei has not yet to return," said Naruto, as he has also been able to train with Jiraiya as well in the past, and has become a Toad Sage somewhat, and has pushed Jiraiya because of his ego to become a Toad Sage as well, which Naruto was proud of. As now we see, Kakashi then started shrugging his shoulders. Maybe he is busy with the mission that has been assigned to him by a sensei. But still, I have a bad feeling about this. Good thing I tagged him." "You tagged him with your Harishin technique?" "Yes. If needed arises, I will be there." As Naruto suddenly felt Jiraiya's chakra pulse dropping. I have to go. As Naruto then disappeared in a yellow flash, as Kakashi left to identify the Kage that something might have happened to Jiraiya. As now we see Naruto arrived in the battlefield and dropped smoke bombs, trying to get away, but all he could do was make a clone and give Jiraiya to him before the clone reverse summoned both of them back to get treated as Naruto was standing there. Well, well, looks like Jiraiya has brought us a gift. Kyuubi's Jinchuriki gift wrap and given to us. So how about we first begin with him? That can be doable, said a plant-like creature to the one with the purple eyes that had rings in them. Then we shall begin with him. Our first target will be the strongest, and then we'll continue go down the numbers. That is doable, indeed. As now we see, Naruto was then surrounded and captured because of the chakra suppressor seals that was placed on him immediately. And soon after that we see Naruto was knocked out cold because of the feeling that he got of feeling tired and exhausted for the first time. But even still, they forgot about one thing that they haven't taken into account: Naruto's limitless potential. As Naruto was able to woke up soon back at their hideout, that seal was supposed to knock you out for a few days, Naruto Uzumaki. You truly are something else entirely, a different breed, as they say. To be able to wake up within a few hours of after being placed with the most dangerous chakra suppressors in the whole world. It's Naruto's eyes now. What do you want? Oh, we already are extracting what we want. As Naruto's eyes widened to see that he was tied over a rock with chains and a lot of chakra suppressors. And even still, his Biju was being ripped out as Naruto's eyes glared at them. Mark my words. I will not allow you to do this. I will stop you. As Naruto then closed his eyes and arrived inside his mindscape, as he was in deep pain, as he looked towards the Biju that was extracted. What do you want, kid? What is going on, Kyuubi-san? Please, let me help you. If anything, I won't allow you to fall into their hands. God knows what they might do. They are aiming to revive the Ten Tails, the one that will bring destruction to this whole world. As Naruto's eyes widen, then we have to stop it. How? And what is we? I have to do this. As Naruto, using his ability and mindscape, begin to extract the Biju back. As now we go towards the Akatsuki, who were seeing that once the Biju's chakra that was being ripped out began to reverse back itself into Naruto. What the hell is going on? Damn it, brat. Stop the fuck already. The brat is reverse summoning back the Biju's chakra into his own body. Interesting. As all of them begin to extract using all of their rings, as Naruto was fighting back with equal force. As they were pushing more and more, Naruto was doing the same. His body was taking a huge toll, but also becoming stronger and adapting to the situation faster and faster as well, because of his limitless potential that he had gained. As now we see, Naruto then suddenly broke the chains as he was standing there, as every one of them jumped back, as Naruto was panting heavily. You think you could get away after what you were trying to do? I won't let you. As Naruto ripped out the chakra suppressors, it suddenly first felt burst of chakra and power. Blitzing passed by them. Naruto took down two of the Akatsuki members and turned them into bloody smear with just two push and shoves. As Naruto was baffled and so were everyone else. Fall back. The monster is on the loose. As now we see Naruto's senses were heightened so much already that he was becoming stronger and stronger by the given moment. To hell with this. I have to do this. As we see Zetsu cut both of his fingers and begin to draw a hand seal. Sacred arts. Forbidden jutsu. Reverse summon. As all of the Akatsuki members were surrounded by as Naruto was able to dodge. As Zetsu and the Akatsuki members were reverse summoned to the moon as Kaguya switched places with them. As now we see Kaguya or Sasuke, after arriving, did the next best thing, as Zetsu supplied her the chakra of each and every one of the Akatsuki members, who then died after being drained of their chakra and life force as Kaguya became stronger. Yes, mother, become powerful and take down this monster. As Zetsu perished, as Naruto on the other side was looking towards the new threat that arrived. Who are you? That is Kaguya, kid. You have to deal with her with caution. As Kaguya blitzed Naruto, as now we see Naruto was the one on the end of receiving, but Naruto didn't give up. Even though he was taking a beating, he was getting up. His body was adapting because of his unlimited potential. Each time he was pushed, shoved, and even being close to being killed, Naruto always got up on his feet. Back again, and again, and again, until Kaguya scowled. What even are you? Normal human and mortal would have died by now. Even an Otsutsuki would have faded. What the hell are you? I am Naruto Uzumaki, lady. A person you shouldn't have messed up with. As Naruto reached his potential peak and even broke through it because of his unlimited potential, that caused the power shift to occur in the whole galaxy. As Naruto's skin began to crack, as from beneath dark veins appeared that holded white dots in them, as Kaguya's Bakugan activated, as she realized Naruto was becoming something else, something much more than a shinobi. As suddenly Naruto blitzed her, punching her so hard that it literally caused shockwaves to occur on the earth as she was thrown like a cannonball up into the sky. As Naruto jumped, cracking a huge amount of earth beneath his feet as he arrived up in the sky and kicked her, roundhouse kicked her into the cut, sending her flying above as another sound barrier was broken multiple times as Kaguya was going at Mach 1000 speed. As now we see she slammed herself into a planet. As next thing in front of her, Naruto was standing there, as his whole body was almost covered by something as his skin was ripped away. As suddenly Naruto turned into that being. What are you? I don't know what it is, but I can sense the power of Cosmos running through me, so I might call myself Cosmic Naruto, said Naruto as he began to hover in front of Kaguya. As Kaguya was scared, so she reverse summoned opened her portal to the planets of the Otsutsukis, as Naruto was stranded there onto the space. As Naruto closed his eyes, activating his Sage mode that allowed him to not only see through the villages now, in his cosmic Sage mode state, he was allowed to see the whole galaxy, even the other dimension and other realities. Naruto's Sage mode was fast, Cosmic Sage mode as he dubbed it, as QB was just shocked along for the ride, seeing the kid has literally become stronger than God itself. As now we see Naruto then locating the Otsutsukis, who Kaguya has warned about already, as Naruto arrived in front of them, ripping through the fabric of reality itself. As Kaguya and the other Otsutsukis were Ishiki, Momoshiki, and Kishiki, and the Otsutsuki god, all were there, and so they all fused together to form a new cosmic being, as both of them began to fight, causing huge destruction into the cosmos and galaxy in itself. In the end, the cosmic Otsutsuki was able to overpower Naruto, but Naruto, his potential was limitless, so he broke through the cosmic state as well, and gained immortality as well as full potential ability, as Naruto then began to literally just flick cosmic Otsutsuki through the galaxy and dimension, so much so as now we see Naruto currently landed into the dimension of the gods themselves, where Kami, Yami, and Shinigami were baffled as they jumped in front of Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki, child of prophecy, stop right there. I am child of prophecy, but I'm not willing to stop, Kami-sama. I have to deal with this threat. They will threaten my world. Do not worry. Cosmic Otsutsuki is an anomaly that will be eradicated, while you, on the other side, have become strong enough to rival us. We are threatened by your mere presence here. Do not worry. I wish to not fight with you. I have no ill intent towards you. But I have one request. What? Stop fucking messing with my life. And can I see my parents? I have a lot to say to them. You can take your parents back, and we won't mess with you as long as you don't mess with us. Otherwise there will be a war, boy. Bring it on. Not like I'm afraid, but know this. I have become in this world what the Sun Wukong was in the eternal heavens, in the Chinese pantheon. As Kami, Yami, and Shinigami looked towards Naruto with narrowed eyes, flaring their power as Naruto flared back, causing cracks to appear everywhere as they were pushed back. Mark my words. Stop fucking with the lives of everyone I loved. There will be consequences. As now we see, Naruto was met with two forms of figures once he returned. Both of his parents were waiting there back at home with him. And not only that, Naruto found out something else entirely. The whole world seemingly has been revealed of the events that has transpired, meaning they have seen the battle between the Cosmic Otsutsuki and Cosmic Naruto as Naruto returned to his normal form, sealing the cosmic power within him. Naruto was met with his parents who hugged him, as Naruto was frowning at his father. Why the hell did you seal the Biji away? If these idiots didn't knew any better, they would have still killed me because of that. Thank God I had this ability. Sorry, son. I really thought they would see you as a hero. Hero, my ass. They only saw me as a nuisance, if anything else. But you know what, old man? I forgive you. Really? Yeah. After a lot of pranks, I will. As Minato groaned, as Kushina chuckled. And so was Hiruzen proud, because he had gotten his successor back. As Janzo and Hiruzen were surprised and shocked beyond anything, and so was the rest of the Elemental Nation. After finding out Naruto was from Konoha, the being that even threatened the Kami-Yami and Shinigami themselves, challenging the heavens themselves, and entering the state in which he could literally destroy their world million times if he wanted to. The cosmic state, as he was revealed. And so, he had a bingo book entry. With power level, question mark. Intentions, question marks. Loyalty, Konoha. And only one message and caution was given. If you face him, you're good as dead. As an enemy. As an ally, wish he doesn't break your bones. And as for Kami-Yami and Shinigami, although they were afraid of Naruto, they soon discovered they can ground him to make sure that he doesn't find them by through other means. And so, Minato and Kushina forced Naruto to go onto random dates until he finally hitched up with maid Terumi and Temari no Sabuko, of all the women, as Jiraiya, for once, who was now okay and healthy back again, was grinning at him, calling it a gold mine indeed that the kid landed on, and was soon going to write a tale of Naruto Uzumaki, as he had hoped in another dimension. As Naruto, well, he was happy that his reality was different from the others. In his reality, Danzo and the others were nice. The people were understanding, and not only that, his parents were here, and he was going to marry to two of the most hottest chicks in the whole Elemental Nation. So yeah, he could proudly say life was going great for him. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story off, guys. I hope you liked this one. Sorry that the harem is too short, but yeah, I wanted to keep it simple and, as much as uncomplexed as possible. So I hope you don't mind Nar828, and hope you enjoyed the story alongside the rest of you guys. And if you haven't checked it out, please do so. A story on my Polo Uchiha channel as well today. And make sure you leave a like and subscribe to both of my channels. As this is it for the day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.